Hello everyone, Krix is here and welcome everyone to this week's video. I don't feel so good today face-wise, so I'm not going to show you my face. I have hay fever and currently in this day I have red eyes and they're kind of itchy, and I don't know, I thought to not show it myself for like a change this time, so I hope you don't mind. I'm going to experiment a little bit for the picture book I'm currently working. I started working on it on this Monday, and yeah, I'm just curious to explore some things. If I sound a little bit stuffy, it's because my nose is kind of clogged, runny. I have runny nose, so maybe like how I talk, it's also a little bit different. But anyways, I decided to play out with medium. I don't normally play with. I tend to avoid it. It's soft pastels, and these are the ones I own myself. This is Rembrant soft pastels. This is Desert palette. I got it for free when I was working in art supply store, so I got these colors, and I also have some colors I bought myself at that moment. So I have like this box of these colors. Not all of them are my colors. I would probably take out these and then it would be kind of okay. These are too bright for me to be okay, but anyways, this is like my mini soft color pastel color collection, and I also have carré pastels. These are, I think, hard pastels, and these are just like really natural tones. This is the palette I bought for drawing when I was studying undergrads, and I also have like some small tin with like lots of pastel-y things, and these four are the colors I bought myself when I thought I will use this medium. Spoiler alert, I never did. It's because I didn't like the mess it creates and the dustiness, and I never thought I will go back to this medium. I actually was thinking to give these away. Look how messy it is. Until I saw Sandi Hester video, and she's a YouTube artist, and I will link her down below. But basically, two last of her videos were about soft pastels, and I kind of fell in love again about it, and I just thought to revisit this medium, and I thought I will just play with it, and maybe I will use it in this picture book, who knows, because this is something I kind of tend to do whenever I do new picture book project. I try to use something different. From Sandi Hester's video I learned that you can actually use water and mix it together, and it creates this beautiful effect, and I was in shock. I never tried it before, and when I worked in art supply store I didn't like even thought of this idea, and I didn't recommend it to anyone, and I don't know, I just felt like this is such a like messy medium, because you add it, it's then you kind of blend it. You can blend it with finger. Kind of, I thought this always was the medium like fine artists used for drawing, and this wasn't for me until I kind of saw the video, Sandi Hester's video, and realized that you can actually add water to it and create like this beautiful effect, and kind of like not really like watercolor, not really like gouache, and they're like mark making, and you can kind of blend two colors together while they're dry, and then add like this water to it. I don't know, I just felt like this could be something really, really interesting. And today I guess I will swatch all the colors out and see what I can do with them. I will also try using mixed media. I'm not sure if I will show you the story I'm currently working. I guess like one page, I can show you one page, the last page. So But I will not tell what the story is about yet. So this is the page I sketched on Monday. I have a little bit more over there, but yeah, this is one of the things. But I don't want to spoil anything, so you just have to wait till next week. And yeah, now I will just play with the medium and explore it a little bit. So grab yourself a heartwarming cup of tea and coziest blanket, and you can put me in the background or you can just enjoy the video, whichever you want, and let's enjoy swatching. Okay, I'm just gonna swatch out the colors. This is obviously white color, so you will not see it. And I guess I will sketch like this desert palette first. This is quite nice color. As you can see, like there are a lot of bits. I don't like it particularly, but I like how it looks when it's added with water, and it's like kind of completely different feel. They're really lovely tones. I really like this palette. As you can see, it's almost like new, but actually the size is also perfect. So they're like these blues, which are not particularly my blues. They're quite bright and vibrant, and I feel I cannot do a lot with them, other than like if I would mix it with something else. Something similar goes with violets, but it's kind of bearable at least. It's because this violet is like more muted violet, and this is kind of like deep violet, which is kind of nice tone. There are a few more of these. This is a really lovely color. This reminds me like of lipstick red / nude color. And there is also this one, which is like a really nice pastel-y pink. Yeah, so this is desert palette, and I bought, as I said before, a couple of them when I was doing teaching in Latvia. So I bought like grays, so this like mid-value gray, I would say, cool gray, and this is like dark gray. I also got kind of brown, dark brown color. Like chocolatey brown, I would say. And also I have this dark violet, but like more like caput mortuum violet. It's like much warmer tone. And yeah, these are the Rembrant soft pastels. I also have carré options, and I guess I will just... These are much harder by consistency, that's how you say. And these are like really neutral tones, which I was really happy about when I was doing sketching in Art Academy. This also works really well with this one. I might try to play with that. Then it's this one, which is like almost like the same as this color. We have something more reddish as well. Oh yeah, this looks a little bit like caput mortuum but warmer. And then we have some yellow brown. So yeah, so these are the pastels. I have already messy hands, but I guess that's alright. I will add a little bit of water and we'll see how everything changes. I feel like the color tone is a little bit different when it's wet rather than being dry. Let's just start with light tones, because I don't want this water to get super dirty super quick. This is the white color. It's also white here. And then I guess we can start with this pale pinkish tone. It's really nice color. I really like the marks that the pastels make with the brush. It feels like it stays in the places where you hold the brush the most, the longest. Yes. I guess you can see that where I will leave these marks, it will be kind of like that when it dries. And I also feel like with this, I don't see almost like the marks where I put the pastel. It feels a little bit like watercolor pencils, but some watercolor pencil brands you can see where the pencil was applied, whereas here you can kind of not see that well. So they're really nice tones, and I was thinking, oh, I could just experiment with this one, but I actually miss green colors, and I think I will buy a little bit of green tones so I can just experiment with it while working on the picture book. I feel I'm like still in the early stages of it, so I just want to play around by myself, not showing a lot to the public. Oh, this is such a lovely tone. I don't usually go for like purples, but I mean it looks really well, and it looks so good also when it's almost like dry. It's like different effects, like lovely mark making. And it's if Sandy Hester is watching this video, thank you so much for talking about the soft pastels and that you can use them with water. I feel this is like untouched medium and something really, really interesting. So we are almost at the end. Oh, this is a really nice tone. I think Natasha Newton would love it. It's like deep dark gray. And you can actually see how the pigment kind of separates with water. It's really gorgeous effect. I really like it. I feel it's something I would use in the artwork. This feels like something in between gouache and watercolor actually, if I would need to describe it. It is a lot more messier, not gonna lie. Okay, so these are all the colors I currently have. I think I will buy a little bit more soft pastels just so I can experiment. I feel I'm lacking just classic yellow color or something like a little bit more muted, so I can mix it with probably with this super bright and vibrant blue and get some gorgeous greens. I also want to have like some just separate neutral muted greens and also like misty blue, something a little bit lighter than this gray would be great as well. There is like beautiful marks you can make with like some dry brush or wet brush and the way you apply it. The only thing which scares me about the soft pastels is I know it will be a little bit better with water. The pigment kind of soaks into paper, but I'm scared that I will just close the sketchbook and one page will rub another one, and I don't like it that much. Okay, I think I will just, so this is just like experiment, pure experiment. I will try to use mixed medium, but mostly like integrate these soft pastels and see if I could like work with this medium. I have like this scrap piece of mini palette. I'm just gonna use the other side. This is watercolor palette by my friend Zhenya from Germany, and this is like broken piece, but I'm just gonna use the other side. I guess I could use also a little bit of orange to do this color out. So this is a strong orange by Japanesque series of Turner. And yeah, this is like quick sketch, so this is by no means like some final illustration whatsoever. I just want to see how it would look in the illustrations. I guess I could use like thinner brush, but I feel if I would create something like this, I would love to do it larger, because then I will have more freedom with like brush strokes, whereas now I'm kind of limited a little bit. Now I'm gonna use the pencil on top of the pastel. Hello, this is actually the other day. I have door open. You can hear a lot of sounds from the outside. I'm just kind of experimenting. I'm using acrylic paint, some acrylic markers, pencils. I will use these pastels and also like neo colors and see if I can incorporate these pastels. So I have like these neo pastels, which I actually haven't used a lot, as you can see. They're quite new, and I guess I didn't completely use them in my previous project, so maybe I could use them now and see how I could incorporate everything. Let's see if this is alright. Okay, let's start here. So I never actually used these pastels together. I never mix them, and I usually use them as they are because I just really love the texture that they give. But maybe I could like blend them together to get the color I need. I guess always how I use them was on top of gouache. So in fact this is something interesting. Yeah, this is really interesting. You can definitely use the crayon on top of like semi-wet surface and there's like this texture, and I have like these two colors. I feel they work quite well together. So this is oh no, so this is a cinnamon color, and this is just flame red. And well, it doesn't look like flame red, it looks like orange in my opinion. So I don't use normally the soft pastels, but this is just need to conquer some kind of, how to say it, just need to conquer some fears and let go of some mediums you're not comfortable with and just play around. I guess I will use that color which I mixed in that section and just add it up here. I want this to dry and then I will use the crayon on top. I think that's how I will experiment. And I think I want the girl's hair to be something close, maybe like a little bit darker, like this cinnabar color. Maybe I should use like also the soft pastel form when it's like that, in this chalky form. I think it would give really amazing texture, but I feel I need to get pastel fixative so all the dust doesn't go away. I read that also you need to check for the fixative because some of them, and also it depends on different pastel brands, but sometimes the pastel color changes, or yeah, it's just like a lot of factors to check before you use the fixative for pastels. This is quite dark color. Hopefully I didn't ruin the piece. I feel this should just be here as a balance. If I'm looking at this whole spread as like a spread of some sort, I want to balance it out a little bit, and I feel this kind of dark, I don't know what it is, like desk, should be in two places, not one. So this is like the second place. Okay, so this is the end result. This is the sketch of today. I did some things yesterday. This was like my experiment with soft pastels. This was the illustration I did yesterday, super quick one. This is more like kind of sketch, but I also wanted to finalize it a little bit. And yeah, there's like a fox and girl, and next week I will talk a little bit more about this story. And I just hope you enjoyed watching the process and behind the scenes. And if you did, please leave a thumbs up. It helps my channel to reach more people. Also, if you have any comments, leave them down below. If you stayed till the end, please put in the comment section fox emoji if you can find one, or like any like animal emoji, and I will know that you stayed till the end. And yeah, thank you so much to all my lovely Patreons and everyone who joined recently. I really appreciate you all. And I guess with that being said, I wish you good day, evening, morning, wherever you are, and I will see you next week, everyone. Bye. Bye. Bye.